Hello fans and friends across the universe and welcome to my YouTube channel From Me to You. My name's Keir Smith, back today with another Fab 4 video. I'm choosing my 4 favourite songs from each of the Beatles' 12 UK studio albums. And today I'm choosing my Fab 4 from the Beatles' 5th UK studio album, Help. It was my intention to post this video at some point early last week, but as one wise man once said, life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. Choosing this particular Fab 4 was by far the most difficult that I've done so far. I deliberated for a long time as to what the fourth and final song should be, but I've got this together, so with that said, here it is. I'll start this list with the first song that I put on the list, and that is You're Gonna Lose That Girl. Another superb piece of songwriting craft. More Lennon than McCartney. Paul said that it was a 60-40 split in John's favour, but regardless, this is another delicious and perfect piece of Beatles pop. And it's built around John's call to the agreeable response from George and Paul. And it makes me smile, giddy almost. It's so good. There are many charms to this song, but in particular, I love that chord change that leads into the middle eight where you hear, I'll make a point of taking her away from you. It's such a cool shift. Elsewhere, George does his short guitar solo, very nice. Ringo keeps us bopping on the bongos. Paul adds some piano, and as I've said before, John never does a bad vocal, and in particular, I really like this one. And it has all of the ingredients that you need to make a perfect Beatles song. Up next, I'm going to go with the title track, which is another fantastic Beatles single. And much like another fantastic Beatles single, Please Please Me, this too started life with a much slower arrangement, which I've always found hard to imagine. And this is another perfect pop gem from the boys, and I think the lyrics are fantastic. John was clearly aware of his status and his fame, and I think he found the whole thing a bit disturbing. He sings, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. George and Paul's backing vocals are brilliant throughout, and listen for that little drum roll from Ringo that rolls into the chorus. I really like that. And George's descending guitar parts that fit beautifully as John sings, I'm feeling down. And there's a little arpeggioed guitar pattern at the end of the chorus, which is really neat. The chorus has that uplifting quality to it, coupled with the Beatley sheen and the production. It masks the anguish in Lennon's superb vocal, but that doesn't matter. This is another perfect Beatles pop single. And further proof that Lennon was growing as a songwriter. The group had excelled once again with this, an all-time classic. Okay, my third choice may surprise some, but I'm going to go with It's Only Love. I really love that shimmering tremolo effect on the guitars, and coupled with the rhythm of the acoustic guitars, which are lower in the mix, that blend is sweet music to my ears. And I do fall for the charm of that, albeit easy, 4-part rhyme of I, hi, bye, and my. And I really like the words in the chorus. It's only love, and that is all. Why should I feel the way I do? And I really like it when John stretches his voice out at the end when he sings Loving You. Beautiful. And it's all done in less than 2 minutes. John didn't think much of this, but I certainly do. I think it's a quiet gem. Okay, my fourth and final choice, and this was the tricky one. This gave me a real headache because it could have been Tell Me What You See, and it could easily have been You've Got to Hide Your Love Away. To be honest, Yesterday and Ticket to Ride, great as they are, didn't even get a look in. And I finally settled on Another Girl. And I've always thought that this has a bit of country and rockabilly flavour to it. And I just really like the tempo and the swing of the verses. And in particular, Paul's cool and knowing delivery as he sings, She's Sweeter Than All the Girls. And I've met quite a few. As always, the harmonies are very good, but the main thing that I like most about this song are the short and classy guitar licks that feature throughout the song, and they always kind of break the song up and introduce the next bit. Again, this is just over 2 minutes long, and I'm always pleasantly surprised when I consider just how much the Beatles cram into a 2 minute pop song. Brilliant. So there you go, my Fab 4 from Help. You're going to lose that girl, Help, It's Only Love, and Another Girl. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has commented on these videos, and in particular those who have shared their own Fab 4 selections with me. It's been interesting reading your selections. Sharon, Armin, thank you. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon for the next instalment of my Fab 4, which will be Rubber Soul. Bye for now.